Happy whatever day of the week it is. I believe it's Tuesday.
When they say the early bird catches the worm. Good morning, Jeff and Wendy and Michael and Lori.
We caught worms? You said the early bird catches the worm. Well, good morning to you all. It is another beautiful day here in paradise. A little cool. I'm on food now. So
He's on solids.
I'm on solids. I'm grown up.
Wow.
So yeah, I did 7 days of fasting, and now I'm eating food, it feels good. Feeling a little better, but I still think I need to fast some more, obviously.
Oh, sorry. Just hold on a second.
She's got the volume up, so hang on. I'm grown up. Good morning, Kathy. I see you.
Just had to hear that twice.
I can see Kathy right there. Look at that. First person in days.
There you go. Okay, well, then I will use this one to put...
I'm drinking yerba mate tea from Paraguay.
And I don't even like the smell of it.
What?
No.
I don't necessarily like the taste, but I like how I feel after I drink it.
Christie. Oh, good morning, John. And then he said Christie. Okay, I get it. I'm like, why? What's wrong? My shirt on, not on backwards or something?
Now that would be funny. Put your tags up a little, so I'm going to fix that here. Normally, I don't fix her tags, and she's like, "Why didn't you fix my tag?"
I know.
Like,
why don't husbands do that? Why does a perfect stranger have to come up to you and do that?
Why does a perfect stranger have to come up and tell you your underwear is your skirts tucked in your underwear? I don't know.
It's because you never look at my butt.
I guess. So that is a true story.
That did happen.
It did happen.
Oh, I can't go back to Morelia.
Yeah, it was awesome. So we were at Office Depot. Christy went to the bathroom and comes out, and her skirt is tucked in her underwear. I had this
kind of knee-length little frou-frou skirt. You know, it was all kind of flouncy, and so I couldn't tell that it had been tucked into my underwear in the back. So thank goodness I'm an old lady even back then.
Why are you not looking at that?
And I wore full-size pair of underwear.
Full-size pairs of underwear. Full-size means granny panties.
Good morning. No, it doesn't.
You were wearing granny panties before you were grandma.
Balmy 3 degrees in Alberta.
Wow. We're not too far off. I think we're probably at like 20 right now.
Yeah, but no snow. And no likelihood of snow.
You know, oh my gosh, I had a dream we had snow last night. Like, I had a dream you were driving the truck, and when you went around the corner, it slid and smashed into the wall, and I was so mad at you that I made you get out. Then you went somewhere, and I was driving, and then I smashed into a wall. And I'm like, wow, these tires are bad. So, yeah, that was my dream last night. That I remember.
Good morning, Glenda. And you know what? You can share all the pictures of chili pepper that you want. Doesn't have to be promising the last one. I just saw that.
Yes. So I have not looked at Facebook. I've not read my email. I saw just a touch of news because when I came to the computer this morning, it said, please pick your keyboard. And I went, well, US keyboard. That's what I'm using. Then it said, blah, 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 blah. And I'm like, what the hell is that? And then it wouldn't work.
Wow. I don't know what that is. Estranged enigma.
Estranged enigma. How are you doing?
Sort of.
Yeah, it's kind of like how you're doing. So who knows? But hello to you,
and what
Estranged
is that?
Enigma.
What is that?
That is Twitch. So now we're broadcasting on Twitch. Hello, Twitch person. I'm Scott's. Oh, fantastic. Good to meet you. Or you're Scott, my cousin. Are you Scott, my cousin? Who knows? But here is the thing. We are still alive and well in the midst of all of this craziness. And the craziness, he's Scottish.
It's well, welcome to our channel.
You are in Mexico right now. That's where we are. And it is a beautiful 20-ish degree day. And I don't know. I think we're going to go shopping today, right? I mean, we have coaching today.
Shopping?
I think shopping. I think we should go to Triunfo. What do you think? Triunfo is it's a store in Vallarta. If you're on the way into Vallarta, you see it. It's if you're coming from Bucerias into Vallarta, it's on your left-hand side. And it's the one that's 4 levels. It's all glass and shiny and really bright in there. Now, lately they've closed down, obviously early because of what's been going on with the COVID. But that is a fun place to go if you have no time and you're looking for crap.
So I want to know, Mr. Estranged Enigma, where in Scotland are you?
Yeah, our kids were in Scotland.
Our daughter and her boyfriend were there, and from I think April and May for sure.
They have a visa, a Scotland visa to work for 2 years.
They're Canadian,
and they because of the COVID, they weren't working. Mm-hmm. And then Christie's father passed away, so they came back right away, and they've been here ever since. They'd still like to go, but they'd like to know what's going on. So if you can tell us, are things back to normal there, or is it all craziness? Because that would be good to know.
Yeah, it is actually only 19 degrees right now.
Oh my gosh. See, this is a wife. I can say it's 20 degrees. Well, actually, it's 19.
No, but I'm surprised. It feels warmer than what was I'm saying.
I feel cold. So yeah, it is. It's a crazy day here, and I do like this tea. So what can we tell these fine folks today about Mexico or our life or what's going on?
So Michael is looking for a small wrought iron patio set, table, and 2 chairs. Any ideas? You know, Michael, I don't know.
Glasgow of now, I keep traveling to other cities way better than most countries, I'd say.
Okay, they were in Edinburgh.
Yeah, they were in Edinburgh. So yeah, they're there to work, and they were looking forward to this 2 years of awesomeness, and then COVID. Is COVID as bad as they say? I don't know. They're young, so yeah. I think one of them's here right now. Hang on.
Oh, they've got keys. I hear them.
Hello, Shay. We have somebody from Scotland on our Twitch today. He's in Glasgow.
He's from Glasgow, though.
So yeah. So cheers to you. And what can we tell you about what's going on in our world, honey? What can we tell them?
Well, not much.
What?
We don't have, I mean, there's really nothing going on. Yes, our regular day-to-day life is going on. Tomorrow, Jax is doing trivia, and my friend and my daughter want me to go.
That's going to be fun, actually.
I'm not good at trivia.
What time is it at?
I don't know. Shay, what time does it start?
Yeah, my brain is not as fast as it used to be. I used to be amazing at this. Still got music in there, though. I mean, usually I can still figure out, there's a song. I know who sang it. And that's because when I was a child, I listened to the radio a lot.
When you were a child?
Yeah, I don't listen to it much anymore.
No.
Now with Spotify is magical because you can actually just say, hey, Google, play blank, and it plays. Now, it doesn't have every song on there.
Blank Space by Taylor Swift. Playing on Spotify.
No. Hey, Google, stop.
See, yeah, all of our devices have Google, which I think we need to get rid of.
Google.
I was just watching how to de-Google your cell phone because Google, everything, Alexa, they all listen to us.
Good morning, Katrina. I stopped you. It won't stop. Okay, so Art is saying that's really loud. No. Hey Google, stop.
She's got games on there and she hates to interrupt them.
No.
There you go. Hey Google, stop. It works.
I closed already where she was playing.
Watch this. I'm going to show you something. Hey Google, make Taylor happy. This is what we have on here. So whenever we're around, and now we
Google's not listening to you.
Hey
I
Google,
told her not to.
Make Taylor happy. Oh, it's playing in my bedroom.
Okay, you can stop.
Okay, Google. Okay, Google. Okay, Google. Okay, Google.
Nice moves, John. Katrina's.
It's playing in my bedroom also right now because we have Google listening to us everywhere because we're privacy advocates and we love it when we give everything away to everybody.
Okay, so Art is asking, or
Art, are you still in Bitcoin? Bitcoin is killing right now.
so
Holy crap.
if a Canadian travels to Mexico, we need a COVID test before getting on the plane to come back. How hard would it be to get one of those done in Mexico?
It is
Art,
not.
there's a lot of places here that are doing them. They're ranging in price from about 1,000 pesos all the way up to about 4,000. So, and as far as I've been kind of following, none of them seem to be any better than the others.
And they're as real as you think they are.
And A Strange Enigma is asking, what do we do for leisure? Any plans to travel later on? Well, considering we live in Puerto Vallarta, most of our relaxation is just enjoying outside, either going down to the beach or just sitting on our terrace.
When we
And
travel,
enjoying
it's usually in Mexico.
Lori said we're making her Google talk. This year, though,
Sorry.
we were supposed to be meeting our daughter and her boyfriend in Italy. The ones that were in Edinburgh.
Now
So,
they're here.
Now they're here at our house, so I don't have to go to Italy. Damn it.
Yeah. And now a real estate company that we're involved with is opening in Italy very soon. So this morning, Christie informs me and says, we need to go to Italy.
Yeah, to build the business.
So there you go. I think we need to go now. We can go for work.
So, but I want to wait till things open up. Anyways, so for leisure, we are realtors, so we don't have a ton of leisure time, although we haven't been working a ton lately because it's just a little bit slower. I shouldn't say we're not working a ton. We're just not working out of the office as much.
Yeah.
So we do have a little more freedom.
Last year, after the mid-March, end of March, I was in my office maybe 2 times, 3 times, yet we had paid rent for the whole year.
Again, it doesn't matter. Again.
And then
I tell them that all the time.
We asked our landlord, are you going to sell this place? Because we would like to buy it. He's like, no, not yet.
Yeah.
Which sucks, because when we first asked to buy it, he said no, because Trump is going to start a civil war.
Well,
Like,
who knows?
I don't know what the hell the idea is. That was 4 years ago or 5 years ago.
Okay, so anyways, away from that, we may not need an office.
Yeah,
So
I think
who
we've been also talking about ditching the office after you guys yesterday. What you were saying, you were thinking maybe we don't need it.
And we had a few more people respond to us and tell us how they met us. And lots of our clients and now friends have met us
online.
Yeah, and now this is another format that we've been doing since probably April. We've started this.
Yep.
Somewhere in that range.
So who else is talking right now?
Nobody else is talking. Katrina, I'm wondering if you guys are coming down. I know Terry and Royce are here. Haven't seen them yet, but they're here. We know it.
Yay! But you got a sparkle on your nose. So what do you do? Like, there's very few sparkles, but you do have one.
We discuss this all the time. It just
Some
depends
days-
on my eyeshadow. And
I
it
think
depends
it's how
on
she wakes up.
So obvious.
It's like if she wakes up and she's grumpy, no sparkles. If she wakes up in a good mood, sparkles. I don't know how women work. I'm just assuming. Maybe somebody can tell me, is this how it works? Because if it is, I want you to wake up happy and you look like a fairy every day and you'll be like, hi, poof, your wish is my command. And I'll be like, yeah.
That ain't gonna happen.
Oh, come on.
I'm not
Come
a fairy
on.
godmother.
No, I know. That'd be weird if you were my godmother, because then it would be like, I'm your son. That would be just weird.
Why do you always make things weird?
That's what I do. So today is going to be a shopping day.
Probably not this year. Problems with our rental has set us back quite a bit. Oh,
Grr.
that sucks.
Renters suck, especially during COVID, because the government says you can't get rid of them. And if they don't pay, can't get rid of them.
Michael says Christie always sparkles. Thanks, Michael.
Thanks, Michael.
And Jeff is saying that our Matterport is more critical for out-of-town buyers than a local office. Agreed.
It's very true.
Yeah.
We have sold.
We are very heavily leaning now more towards online and gadget type stuff. Maybe we can justify him getting a new drone this year.
I do need a new drone. Oh my gosh, do I need a new drone? No, my video's gone. The video is gone on my drone. I can take good photos. Can't take good video anymore.
It's a new drone.
Come on.
But you never know, she says.
That thing has paid for itself.
Yes, it has.
Over and over
Well,
and
the
over. Like our
Matterport,
Matterport, too. Like our Matterport in the last 2.5 years, this is how magical it is. Now, understand, we have had way more than 35 sales, but we've had 35 people buy a home. We have accepted offers before the buyer steps foot in the physical property. 35 sales. That is magical.
Oh my goodness. See, squatters even happen in BC. Katrina and Doug had squatters, and they lost rent because they weren't paying, and thousands of dollars in damages. That is awful. And Art, are you saying John needs 2 new drones, or?
Yeah, I do. I need 1 new drone. I want to get a Mavic Pro. The Mavic 2 Pro, I believe is what it's called. It's bigger, but the quality is amazing. And the Mavic, for whatever reason,
Soon to be 36, Jeff says.
What?
35 people
Woot.
that haven't stepped foot in the property.
Thank you, Jeff.
We are looking into selling it and buying something from you. Well, Katrina,
That's a great idea.
Actually, you know what, you guys, honestly, right now there is a new condo complex being built. For any of you that know Bucerias, it's right by where the existing Pacifica is. It is right up from La Negra. If you don't know where Pacifica is, they're bigger units, so they're a little bit more expensive. It's going to be more of a boutique-y type hotel, but done by the same people that did Pacifica. They have 1 bedrooms with 2 bathrooms starting in the low 2s.
Wow.
So, and they're, I think, 136 square meters. So we're looking at close to 1,500 square feet. So
one thing I didn't like about Pacifica is in the bedrooms, they only have 2 LEDs in the bedroom. Now their thought is just you're going to get a fan with a light in there.
Yeah.
But the truth is that you go to Nairi has 4 lights in the bedrooms.
I know, but some people don't like that. Some people would rather have lamps, honey, like me.
Our house is very, very dark. And we've got a very high ceiling. We've got 10-foot ceilings. I think we're going to do a suspension. And we'll have LEDs.
Then the ceilings will be low.
No, I think we can do it with just using what that is. And that's still over 9 feet tall.
I don't like that idea. I don't like
She won't even notice it.
Yeah,
Because what's going to do, I think we're going to do is have like a white trim that goes around. And then we'll just have LEDs along the trim.
Why can't we just do the trim and not a suspended ceiling?
Yeah, we can do that too. I mean, it's the same for me.
It isn't.
More like cove lighting.
Yeah,
So that way it's
that I would
reflected.
like.
It's reflected.
Yeah.
And because we have a white ceiling, we should get most of the light.
Yeah, see, that to me is way more appealing. The only thing I need is a new lamp, or a new lights over the sink, and then a hood fan with lights. And
Yeah,
then
'cause
the kitchen will be more than lit up enough.
those lights over the sink, those were over 5,000 pesos,
They're pretty though.
which in Mexico is kind of costly, especially because we were very close to the manufacturer. We were very high up the food chain. So, but I think
good morning, Clem.
when she's washing dishes, she needs to wear like a gown because those lights are very fancy.
And yes, Katrina, they were building Pacifica last year.
How many?
Pacifica is right on the corner of Francisco y Madero and
Each one of those
Yeah.
probably there's 3 lights, and each one looks like it has at least 60 teardrops, and they're the 1 foot long glass with the bulbs at the bottom. So just hang on, I'll show
each
you.
one has 1 light.
No. 60 teardrops of the lamps. So I'll show you there. So go turn those on for a second, and I'll just. So yeah, each one of those has about 60 teardrops. So that's very expensive. And if you've been to our office, okay, come
And
back here.
you can actually get colored ones if we had wanted to do that. But we didn't. We wanted white to give it as much brightness. I have a giant one in my office. Giant.
That one took 4 men to install. It was so
Would have only
heavy.
taken 2 women.
But I think
but 4
it's
men.
Only take 2 women. No, and I think that one has about 240 teardrops, and I think those ones are over 12 inches.
Yeah, they're longer.
They're very long and very heavy.
They're lovely. They are. I love that chandelier, and we get so many compliments on it.
They're
It's
dust collectors.
not that bad though. Not as bad as someone told me.
That's right. We had a designer helping us out, and she says, "If you buy those lights, we cannot be friends anymore." She
didn't
bought the lights.
really say that, but
No, she was
pretty
very
ticked.
close. It was very close.
Well, we aren't friends anymore.
Yeah,
so.
it was because of lights. Like, how weird is a human being that is willing to say goodbye
To a friendship because I didn't listen to her
over lights?
about lighting in my office that I was paying for, right? So
Very strange. Human beings out there. But then you look at the world today.
artists are touchy.
But you look at the world today.
The one in my office is beautiful. Katrina knows, yeah, and Jeff has seen it too.
Depending on how you vote, there are people who may not be your friends. That's how weird this world is
Or
right
even
now.
for those of us that can't vote and just
Yeah.
comment,
Yes.
they get upset with us.
People are freaking insane now. They're nuts.
Although on that train of thought, we did get quite a lovely email from somebody who has been a little angry with some of the things, especially John says. And
Yeah.
so
She apologized.
she's apologized, and I respect that. I think that's wonderful.
Yeah, it's a very strange world right now. And I think so much of it has to do with social media and the anonymity, or, there are people who have hashtag floors lover 0. And, then they're like, hey, you suck, man. You don't know who I am, but you suck.
Yeah.
It's like, no, you suck because you won't use your real name, so I can come and kick your ass. Oops. That's
We're
me
not
being
inciting
angry.
violence. But anyways, no, it's tough. I mean, that's the one thing that I've noticed is there's a lot of hurting people out there, a lot of angry people, a lot of scared people, a
They're
lot of sad
scared.
people,
Oh
a
my
lot of lonely
gosh.
people.
They're scared and lonely. That's like the world right
But I
now.
have too many people in my house to be lonely. I think I might be scared, but I'm not lonely.
What are you scared of? I'm scared of her. She's not scared of me. If she was scared of me, she wouldn't say 90% of what she says to me.
Oh, you poor baby.
Keep rubbing. Keep rubbing. I feel so good.
Anyways, I'm not sure that we will make it to Triumpho today. We'll see what
Why
the
not?
family wants
Tell
to
me.
do.
No. You and I can go. They don't have to. If they want to come, fantastic. If they don't want to go, that's fine. Christie thinks that we need to do everything as a family. We're not a family like that anymore. The kids aren't little. I can't say, pack up your crap. We're leaving.
I can. They're
No, you-
staying here.
No, you can't.
Politicians are driving divisiveness
Yes.
between people. So sad.
Yes.
It's true. Asking people to tattle on their neighbors and
And this is the rotten part, is the politicians are friends. They go to the same country club. They go to the same parties. But it's the people down here fighting that can't watch the magic that they're doing. And it's horrible magic. It's a black magic. It's black.
okay. On that note,
Minions of Satan. If I was the church lady, I'd know what to say. Well, I can't even remember. What did the church lady say? The church lady was beautiful.
you are insane, man.
Now, who's the guy who played the church lady?
Dana.
Dana? It was. I love you right now. Oh my
Don't
gosh.
talk to me.
Mwah. She's a cultural warrior.
You are insane.
Ah, it's the yerba mate. It's given me life.
I'm gonna take it away.
I believe that. That's why I'm afraid of you.
I just meant the yerba mate, not your life.
Okay, well, that's not what it sounded like to them. So
to them.
If I'm missing, you know what happened. It wasn't the yerba mate.
See this little red mark? Shay. I was cutting vegetables yesterday and I got a blister.
Well, your mom thought it was the peppers that did it at first, because the way you worded it, your communication skills.
Could it be Satan?
Could it be Satan? That's what it was. Thank you. Who was that?
Michael Gall.
Thanks, Michael. I love that. That was good. I like
Yeah.
it. And that's kind of the way it is right now. That is the only way I can truly explain aside, is that they've got to be possessed, because the anger and the venom that comes out of their mouth, just about everything. It's like, you're not wearing a mask. Okay, so a mask saves my life. Don't you want to kill your grandma? Actually, my grandma's dead. I can't kill her again. That's foolish.
For anybody, speaking of needing help, I read this morning that there was a fire somewhere in our neighborhood.
In our neighborhood?
We're in El Tule Dorado.
A fire.
And the house burnt down. The kids were in the house, but they were able to get out. The parents had already left for work, so it had to have been early morning. I don't know if it was yesterday or the day before.
Did the kids start the fire?
I don't know, honey.
I bet you they did. When I was 5, I started a nasty fire.
But anyways,
sorry, Mom.
So everything burnt. So they need everything. So if you guys have kids' clothes, I don't know the ages. What are you laughing like that for? That's sick.
I'll tell them a story that I did when we were dating. You don't know this. Well, you do, but you may not remember. Go ahead. Please tell me.
Anyways, they need food. They need bedding. They need blankets. They need everything. Clothing, shoes. So if anybody wants to help, I can put you in touch with hopefully the people that are helping. I know Harold Sokolov has commented on this lady's post to see what can be done. So hopefully we can find some stuff for this family.
So back to when we were dating, just about my last fire experience. I was probably 17. Christie and I were dating, but she wasn't at the house, and I was at the house. And I was playing with like a paint thinner or something, in a plastic cup, and lit it on fire, and it was kind of cool. And I thought I better put this out. So I took tar paper, like the paper that covers.
You were 17 when you did that? No.
My dad or my uncle were visiting our house. And then I thought I better cover it so it doesn't light on fire. Maybe it was before we were dating.
I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, but I was at the house. I was at that house in Millwoods.
I wasn't dating.
It was pitch black
I would have
outside.
never dated an adult that played with fire.
As a 17, you're not an adult. But I went to cover the fire with the paper that covers the shingles for the roof, which has got like a film on it. And when I covered it, it instantly lit on fire. So then my whole neighborhood was aglow. And I'm like, oh my God, my parents are going to find out and I'm in so much crap. But fortunately, it went out right away. And I'm like trying to kick the ashes and everything. Oh, and then the plastic container was melting and it just kind of went all over. Obviously caused a mess.
For someone that's supposed to be fairly smart, he's pretty stupid, I think.
I do stupid. I do stupid things.
Well, I'm not going to argue.
I crazy glued myself to Spencer for real. So Spencer was 4 or 5. He was at a friend's house and he rubbed his foot on their terrace and he slit his foot. He cut it on wood. And he cut it into this perfect V.
Just a thin slice of the bottom of his
foot. I'm like, you know what? That's no problem. I'll just get some crazy glue. We'll seal it up and he'll be good as new. So I take the crazy glue.
I don't think it even bled. I think it was just this big
flappy gap of skin. So I crazy glue the flap of skin. And I'm using a toothpick because I don't want to get stuck. And I'm getting... And it's... So I'm like, oh man, I'm going to... Stuck to him. Crying.
All of a sudden, I see John, and he's got my kid wrapped around his
Spencer's
body.
Hanging on to me. He's crying. He's like screaming, no, no. Yeah, then I had to figure out how to get the crazy glue off. So I tormented my son and I glued. So then years later, when crazy glue had like the skin stick-free stuff, my kids would always be like, hey, Dad, this stuff doesn't stick to human skin. You should buy this stuff, Dad.
It's a good thing he's cute because he's not that smart.
Yeah, I've done so many stupid things. I think it's a guy, a husband, and a father. All those things wrapped together kind of make you stupid sometimes. So I think when you recognize that and you can laugh at yourself, it's kind of funny.
It's too bad I can't laugh at him.
You don't. And that's, she just gets mad. She doesn't laugh. It's like, hey, that's very funny that you stabbed a potato. I don't know. I can't think of anything because I wanted to say an animal, but then it would sound like I hate animals. I don't hate animals.
You never stabbed an animal.
No, but it would be like
except for it's a piece of chicken.
I love stabbing chickens after they've been cooked. and steak. Oh, I love steak. Don't do this to a guy who hasn't eaten in 7 days.
You ate yesterday, so
Yeah,
don't
but I
give me
had
that.
salad and just like a teeny touch of meat just to get my system going.
But which he shouldn't have.
Well, she's like, your stomach's going to get upset. It wasn't. It was joyful. And I went to bed happy. I was very happy. So I think we are done for today.
Oh, we're done.
What?
We are done.
Don't be like that. She's so angry. So there you go, guys. We love you. Thanks for checking in with us and hearing our stupid stories, except the Mexico real estate stuff. That stuff is awesome. It is. Right?
Yes.
It is.
All right.
Adios, guys.
Bye. Have a great day.
Fantastic Tuesday. And don't shiver in the cold. You can come to Mexico. And if you are in Mexico,
Okay,
you're very
goodbye.
smart.